Live from Orlando, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Magic at Amway Center. The Bulls are in the midst of a road trip going into this one. They're one of the top flight teams in the league with the second best record in the Eastern Conference.
Well, anything less than the kind of success they've had this season would have been a major disappointment for this team and its fans. I mean, that's never become an issue, though. I mean, they're rolling.
How about steamrolling, Steve? I mean, this season has been one where they've gathered a nice bit of momentum as we move towards the postseason, and they're going to be very dangerous come that time.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at the Bulls, D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the back. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3 slot. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The thing that jumps out at him the most about their opponent today is the team speed they possess. He said, we've got to hustle back on defense every time down the floor. This is a team that loves to run, and we've got to be prepared to do the same. Gentlemen?
Thank you, Doris. Here's Harris. Following the score by Derrick Rose. Gordon trying to break loose, and it's Vucevic missing. Well, it's funny, Clark, some people thought that Joakim Noah was considered a bust when drafted by Chicago.
Very premature assessment of that young man. I tell you, you talk about having to eat crow for those who felt that way. The two-time NCAA champion, Noah has now rightly become revered as the heartbeat of this scrappy Bulls team, an All-NBA, an All-Star, and also an All-NBA defensive player as well.
Now here's Rose. After the miss from the Beast, Rose goes in. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Butler missing. Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Yeah, you want to talk about a team that just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. That was a really ugly game for them.
Yeah, you know what? I wonder about the game plan, but really, it was more about a lack of execution than anything else.
Here's the Beast. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Here's Gasol. Following the bucket by Orlando. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes, Clark.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And now that they have the lead, they might even want to get more aggressive defensively. Really attack, try to come up with more steals.
Here are the Magic now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Vucevic dishes to Oladipo. Goes back up. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Outside Rose. Passes it to Dunleavy. Inside to Gasol. Some solid defense from Harris.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Oladipo, the pass to Gordon. Here's the Beast, covered by Noah. Kicks it to Oladipo. There's the pass to the Beast. Jacks up a 3, and that one's good. The Beast's got 7 points in the game.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Gasol setting the pick for Rose. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Left side Rose. And it's Orlando with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And when you shoot a percentage in the low 30s as a team, as they did in that game, it's going to be a long night.
It will be. I mean, you're right there. It's hard to snap yourselves out of that kind of funk. Once you get into it, it's just tough to break out of it.
Now here's Rose, averaging 18 points a game. Butler goes in. It's hauled in by Harris. Orlando leading. The three ball falls through. Another from the Beast. The Beast's got 10 points.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Rose with the ball. He feeds it to Dunley. He dishes it to Gasol. And he gets it to go.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and then let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Here's the Beast after Pau Gasol's bucket.
Good, tough defense there, getting a hand up, forcing that miss.
Well, he's got the reputation of being a tough defender, and there was an example right there for you.
Rose double-teamed. Oladipo against Butler. Rose goes in, drops it in from 11 feet. Rose has got 6.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
Oladipo, good.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
Now here's Rose. 6 points for him. At the elbow, it's Gordon.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Magic shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Well, you take a look at the numbers, guys. They're shooting 74% on the season.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Here is Rose. Got a piece of it. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Derrick Rose has always had an effective floater. It's a must-have shot for any point guard. He said he developed it on the playgrounds of Southside Chicago. You didn't call fouls, so you just had to find a way to get your shot off before the contact.
And he's good on the second. And Rose working to develop his floater with, Steve, his left hand as well.
Well, you don't see many players who can make a floater with either hand. I mean, something like that with his quickness, that would be impossible to defend.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Knocked loose. Here's the Beast. 11 points for him in that last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. So he was very aggressive with his game, attacking the D and capitalizing on those free throws.
Now here's Butler. Rose attacking. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
8 seconds of the shot.
And so here is Chicago, trailing by 2. That's good.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here is Harris. They had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Shot clock at 6. The Beast. The good-looking shot from the wing. The Beast's got 12 in the game.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Rose goes in, and good on the basket. Book it. Rose has got it all tied up now for Chicago.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Here's the Beast. He's got 12. And Oladipo kicks to Harris. Dishes to Vucevic. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Noah the screen. Shot off the pick. Derrick Rose again. He's got 13. Here's the Beast. Gordon with a screen on Rose. Here's the Beast. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Rose dishes to Gasol. Gasol is doubled. Picked away. Pass to the Beast. Corner shot. And there are the Magic with another bucket. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Here's Vucevic.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
For Orlando, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. The first free throw is good. So Orlando going.
Dialed in from long range. I like it.